I mean, you gotta love when you have to take a walk out of your own fucking house because a 47-year-old human says and yells at you over their Xbox video game. Let's get rid of that condom. An Xbox video game. And me moving a controller literally that much. That much, people. Not even the fucking bread on my nose. I moved it and he yelled at me. And I said, if you're going to yell at me, I'm going to remove myself. They said, fine, remove yourself. I said, I'm going to come back in 5 minutes. If you're still going to yell, I'm going to leave again. And he said, well, then go ahead and leave and never come back then. So he's in there complaining about a video game system. Yelling at me. And telling me to leave my own house when I pay the rent. I pay all the fucking shit. I paid $850 out of my pocket. My pocket. Not theirs, mine. I paid $850 out of my pocket to have him yelling at me. To have him yelling at me. And I've set boundaries with him, and this still happens. And he's basically told me to stay outside then because he's not going to stop yelling because chances are I'm going to go back in and he's going to be yelling again. So I basically said, fine, we can't get our son back then because our son can't take yelling, he's autistic. And I was going to give sex to him tonight, but considering he wants to go ahead and, yell at me and then tell me that it's my fault that he doesn't have fucking video game system and it's my fault that he fucking, and it's my fault he can't remember which remote he put down that was broken. He had him in such a way that he would know it was broken. I moved it that much, and he couldn't tell which one remote was broken anymore, and he was yelling at me. He's 47. This body is 31. And I did the adult thing and walked out of the fucking house with the keys. I even asked him, because there's one for the top and one for the bottom. Look. So I'm like, how do I tell the difference between the top and the bottom? And his excuse? Oh, well, you don't even need the keys anyway because I'm going to be here all day anyway. But guess what he takes every day when he leaves by himself and I'm home? So he can have my keys when he leaves and I'm going to be home. But when I grab the keys, when I'm going to be home by myself, this is what happens. So I'm at a loss here, guys. Unless you guys can help me figure out like $100 a month. Because I'm literally $300 shy of fucking rent. Because I have $850 plus $300 in bills. I make $950. So I need about $250. If anybody knows how I can make $250 a month extra every month so I can kick this motherfucker out with a formal eviction, please let me know. Because Colorado has a squatter's rights and he's damn near close to his squatter's rights already. And I need help because the landlord here, I asked for help and they basically turned it on me and said it was my fault for the abuse and that I needed to talk in a calm civil manner even though he's yelling at me. And that communication is key when I'm communicating with him and he's just yelling. So, considering I have such a dismissive and narcissistic landlord, I'm going to need some help trying to figure out $250. Because this is just ridiculous, guys. This is fucking stupid. I shouldn't have to fucking walk out of my own house at 6:30 in the fucking God blessed morning because his dumbass doesn't know how to be a mature adult and talk. If this man truly wanted his son back, and I mean like truly wanted his son back, I'm gonna get myself back inside. Because here's the thing, guys. If he truly wants his son back, why in the fuck would you be yelling at the person trying to get him back? Why in the fuck would you be yelling to do this? Why in the fuck would you be doing something so childish as to fucking yell at someone. Like, you gotta be a true child to do that when you're 47 fucking years old, 30 some years old. Like, I wasn't yelling, and I like to yell, so obviously it wasn't my fault. So what's going on is I'm gonna try one more fucking time in this fucking house, and then if they still can't be an adult and they still want to be a child, then I'm gonna start treating them like a child. Because if they're gonna start acting like a child and yelling at me and yell when I'm trying to have a conversation when nobody's in the wrong and nobody's in trouble, then I'm gonna treat them like they're acting. I'm tired of trying to treat this guy like an adult when I do and I get yelled at for it, and I have to leave my own fucking house because they're choosing to yell as a grown man or a grown person, excuse me, the truth spirit, a grown person. Like, this is what I don't get. A 47-year-old human yells at me, and it's my fault for remotes being moved not even an inch. But nothing was wrong, and all he had to do was tell me calmly, and he chose to yell. So, yeah. When someone chooses to yell instead of be an adult and talk things out, and all your landlord says is, communication is key, I'm going to need some help from you guys. So, yeah. What do you guys think?